Make sure that's my wee sound check. That's quite nice. Look the way the camera. Look, you get it's all going straight into the set.
That's good. That's really good, Dylan. What's that for?
Just in a sound check.
Right, Darren, how do I get this on babes for you? Oh, wait a minute.
I usually shut it down.
Book 1, part 3, that's this.
Yeah, so I just basically did a wee sound check. Yeah. You put the volume down, because you'll get a wee bit, it'll be weird. I don't think yours has got much of a delay for some reason. So wait till I get my brick builder. So, hello. I think I've done that the last couple.
I know, you've not done your big long hello.
How's it going, people YouTube? So again, I'm building back to building the Titanic. So we have changed up a couple of things, i.e. you're get the chat on your phone.
Yep, I'm able to.
Which means it frees me up to kind of do. How's the camera? The camera's looking pretty decent.
Yeah, quite good. Maybe if you lift it so you can see your face a bit better, Dan.
I bet it's cause I like to. But I can come into it like this.
Oh, true.
Because you want to see this. Right, we need the scissors. So we're on to part 3. So we've done part 1. So we're basically going by books. So in fact, wait till I'll show you this. So this is what you get. This is the wait till I get the actual build of the Titanic here. So this is the actual boxes you get in the big box. So you can just, if I tip it, you can maybe see. So there you go, you can see it now. So that's, you get 3 of these. So you get the box, inside the box you've got this. You can see up here you've got Titanic, I think it's up, yeah. You get box number 1 up here. And then if you look at it, it's quite, they did it quite well. You've got the front of the ship. You've got, the back is the rear part. And then you've got the very the bow part. Prow? I don't know if that's a word.
No, it's the bow.
Very front, and then you've got a little side. I think it's more a sort of the front element. Probably more than what we're building. I think we're up to the first funnel there. But that's the box that you get. Quite nice. As I say, you get 3 of these, and it also shows you the side here. You can see sugar. You can see there. It shows you the front part. You can just about see it if I bring it down a wee bit. It's very difficult because I've got my camera facing down a little bit, and that shows you depicting that you're building the front part of the ship. So that's that, and that's an empty box. I've got all the parts laying in the floor. So this is what we got to the other day. You can see here. It's looking pretty much. It's starting to look like a ship, obviously. So we built these little cranes. We built the mast. Flags are on the flag pole with the crow's nest, which I thought it was a crow's nest. Kind of thought the crow's nest would be higher up, but you know, got the under part of the ship here. So these are cargo bay, or access to the cargo bay down in this portion of the ship. Another little cargo hatch up here. So that is where we're at. Where
Did you tell me about the wee anchors?
The wee anchors. Yeah, that we've installed the anchors so you can see the anchors. Wait, I'll get it like this way. So you can see there the anchors, the chain. It was actually quite an interesting part. This part, you build it long. It's like a long part. And then the chains are anchored down and it actually slots into this part and the chains come out. And there's also a third anchor here, which was the heaviest anchor. I need to look in how that operated. I don't know, because it's sitting up, you can't really see it as much, but it's sitting like that way with the anchor part down here. So, but But I don't know how that would operate. But you get your 2 side lateral anchor points. The little railings are in. I did make a mistake with this part, so I put, because under here there's faced off bricks in the top where bricks with the, I hate saying knobs, but that's what it is. It's a brick knob. And I put facing parts up here, and I thought I had a missing bag. But just because I put the facing parts, these should have been actual knob elements. So you can see here the classic red, black, and then we've got the gold pinstripe with the white top. So we're actually now, we're not going to be building this part here. So this plate is going to marry into the next block that's going to be here, which is the, I got the name of it. It wasn't the crew. Oh, it's. I thought I actually had the name of it. But this is going to be the start of the kind of infrastructure of the compartments, and it's not the crew. Oh, I can't remember the name. I had it, but so again, obviously book 1. I'm using the Lego Builder app. So I was going to actually check. So there's a wee bit. I don't know why they've got. So they give you like the triple screw class liner, which is obviously the propellers. So the Titanic was powered by 3 powerful engines, each driving its own propeller. So basically 3 engines and 3 propellers with an engine to each propeller, which kind of makes sense. A lot of vessels have like backup engines, but how they work, I mean, I don't know. So we had 3 separate engines, 3 separate propellers. The 2 outer steam engines were 19 metres, 63 foot long, weighed 720 tonnes. That's our tonnes. Obviously in America they've got to be different, so it's 793.6 US tonnes. It's just weird. And created a combined output of 30,000 horsepower. The central low pressure turbine added a further 16,000 horsepower. It took 29 boilers, 484.5 tonnes of water, 600 tonnes of coal a day to power the steam engines. All 3 engines connected directly to the propellers via long shafts. The 2 outer propellers were a massive 23.5 foot in diameter, or 7.2 metres, while the smaller middle one had a diameter of 17 foot or 5.2 metres. All this power gave the Titanic a top speed of 23 knots, more than 26 miles per hour. And knots is basically, it's a term for a nautical mile, which is slightly longer than an actual mile. And the term knots, I actually researched this because I've been kind of backing up my data. Knots in the old term, like going back way before, they measured, I don't know how they did it, they put a plank, it was like a plank of wood, I think, and when they put it overboard, it ran alongside the ship or something, and there was a little sand timer, which was I think 26 seconds, and they measured how many knots went through the hand, and that's where they got the term knots. But it's a nautical mile, so it's the same as if you do 10 miles per hour, you do 10 miles per the hour. So it's the same with nautical. So knots, if you do 28 knots, you're doing 28 nautical miles per hour. Just thought I'd explain that. So now we're going to be building the bridge and funnel, which is going to go, I don't really think we need this, but we'll keep it there anyway. Bridge and funnel, this is the second section. The hull reaches its maximum width 18 modules, or roughly 144 millimeters, 5.6 inches. So this is the actual Lego build. No, the actual
boat. Ship.
Inside the hull, you will begin construction of the ship's cross section, including part of the swimming pool, the grand staircase, and one of the Titanic's boiler rooms. You will also build the iconic bridge house. That's it. The bridge. That's what I was good to think here. Bridge, and the first of the 4 funnels. Again, the last funnel was actually aesthetics only. And I've actually looked. I've not. Is that Alcag? Isn't it? I never really looked. I haven't bought the plans. You can buy blueprints, but if you look at the blueprints, the last funnel has got no boiler room, so it is just purely aesthetics. And that was down to the fact that it was A, aesthetics, and B, it just a sign of luxury, I think is what they said also. It's quite a chunky bag. We're back to really chunky parts, which is quite nice. Not gonna lie, it's nice to see a chunky bag. There's some bags within bags here. So again, hope everybody's doing well. We're back. Kind of really we snoozed it. Well, I snoozed. I came home from work. Anya said, "Did you set your alarm?" And I said, "Nope." So I got up when I got up.
So it was a 11:45 I woke up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put this here. Don't want that tipping.
But that's only because
You know, I'm gonna actually put this here. No.
I always awake when Darren wakes to go to work.
Yeah. So I'm up quite early in the morning. My shifts are very strange, but quite good in a way. Once you get a sleep pattern kinda sorted, sometimes you have little elements where you kind of lose it. Yeah, I'm kind of been struggling to sleep a little bit sometimes. So I'm actually going to do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the time. So it's 15:39, so probably started about past. Maybe 9 minutes of waffle jaffle. I wonder if that's an actual word, waffle jaffle.
Don't know what the waffle. Well, we say waffle.
Waffling.
Waffling.
Whew.
And we've got the tennis on, so we're watching. Oh, sugar! We're watching the men's.
Right, so here we go. So bag 5, we're going to be building pretty much similar to this first part, with the undersection, the kind of ribs, and the sort of how would you call it? The kind of substructure. I don't want to knock this over. In fact, do you know what? I really, because you've got the bad view of it. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it like this so that it's facing you.
It's Carlos Alcaraz that's playing centre court. I can't remember the other. And it's Fognini. Oh, he's playing Fognini.
Oh, is he playing that?
The one that won it yesterday.
Right, so here we go.
I'm just knolling away while he gibbers that all.
We'll get annual build bits.
Easy bit.
Easy bit.
Easy tiger.
Well, this is quite a nice. It's almost like a. In fact, do you want me to put this light on? Just to give us a wee bit of illumination. So yeah, we're I think we've been about. We must be getting close to 4 hours initially in those two builds. Maybe 1 hour and. Oh, I'm trying to think what it was. I should keep a wee timesheet actually. We're not looking to do it in record build. We're just.
Well, no, we're just enjoying it.
We're kind of yapping quite a lot.
Because we did a lot of chat yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was lovely.
Get 3 people in.
Nice. Yeah.
So here we go. Basically, we're on step 140, which was just this bit, and then 141 we've got these plates going like so. And page 104, we're now on 105. So pretty easy build so far. It's obviously going to be a little bit bigger and I've got hiccups. Oh my goodness. So again, I'm actually interested to see if people that build Lego now that I've noticed this, not that I'm really that fussed, but you've got the Lego print on the top of the knob piece. Do people build that the correct orientation? So if the ship's going this way forward, you'd have all the Lego pieces facing, so it says Lego like this bit. and all the way down. I'm not really bothering with that. It's something I've not done, and I'm not really going to start doing it. But I sometimes notice it now, believe it or not. So we're going to be building, I think it said the actual width of the ship is going to be like this, I think. So we're going from basically this part down here, and we're getting flanging out to its kind of. I think this part's getting to its width actually, because we've still got that little bit of a what if the keel bow, the bow of the ship's got a little bit of a.
I haven't a clue what you call all the wee.
Yeah, the starboard and port and starboard. Now, is that going? It's almost like if any reminiscent of Star Wars fans. It's like is it? I'm trying to think. Is it Jedi Starfighter colour? It's almost very similar. The kind of. I would say that's a burgundy. Kish.
Brick red.
Brick red. But it's the same shape as the front of the. I think it was it an A wing.
God, I don't know.
I should really know my Star Wars, but I'm not as I say he's geeky, but
Yeah, geeky down.
I'm geeky, but I'm not
On the certain things that you like.
Star Wars can get very technical. Right, so we're actually building these in here by the looks of it. Yeah, we got that little strip. So we're building up the floor here. Again with the reds bricks. It's got deep red. Oxblood red. Maybe you come out with a fancy.
Where are you, Oxblood red?
Aye.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, you come out with.
Leave you to your Oxblood red.
I thought that was quite good actually. So I'm really quite happy using the. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. This is what I'm using. It's the app. There's different versions. I think you can actually zoom in and manoeuvre. This is like an older format, so I think the new kits have got a bit more flexibility with what you see. But the thing I like about is the green edge round where the parts you're building are highlighted a lot clearer on this than on the manual. And I've got the book here just because it's just nice to have it close by.
Well, of course you've always been used to the book, but I suppose the more you do without it, the easier it'll
probably actually, in fact, you know what, I'm gonna put it down there. And that just gives me a bit of space.
It does that.
I don't want to spill my water over it either.
No, and that would be a fate worse than death, baby.
Right, so here we go.
So
this is going just
gnawing away, yeah. It just makes it that wee bit easier.
It does actually make a big difference.
It does. I know it does, because it's easy for you to build, you don't need to worry. You get what you need.
No, I think it's that one. So yeah, it is good. I usually, hopefully that's not too loud, is it? Telly. Should be alright.
I don't know, but they're thumping hell out of each other. Getting right into it today.
You've got some of these little parts, you just getting them over, yeah, I'll grab the last
I
two.
get you two that you want. Do you want them closer, darling?
1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need all of them actually.
Right,
well, I need.
You get
Yeah, I actually do need all of them. There you go, that's me. Oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now I can sit this here now, you see. And it gives a wee. I can see the idea of people putting them in separate
Tubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why.
Sorry, Dan.
See these, but
I would get wee tubs.
I've got hundreds of them.
I know, but that's all right. But wee tubs that have a seal lid.
Now, if you're building it, you won't really need a tub you can get into. But
just went. Sugar.
Right, there we go. That's a little bit done. So we've got so far. We've got this, which is going to be the base part.
Good.
Right, here we go. We've got a few little parts here. We've got a big grey piece, which is going to be that. And that's spanning over here by the looks of it. Then we've got black. Here we go. I'll grab.
Target's got the advantage.
And a break a serve.
Yeah, he's got the advantage in this.
So again, just so that Wimbledon's on, which is a tournament based down in London,
Yeah,
and it's
brilliant.
it's a grand. I was going to say majors golf. It's a Grand Slam. That's what I'm just trying to.
Oh, is that class as a Grand Slam?
Grand Slam, yeah. The Grand Slams are
Queens, French.
you get the French Open. No, Queens isn't.
Queens, no.
It's US Open, French Open, Australian Open, and
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. That's your 4 slams. There's that other grey one there. It's the same. So golf has got they call it the majors. You've got the Augusta, you get the Masters, you've got the US Open, you've got the Open Championship, you've got the PGA Championship, and that's your golf equivalent of your
Wimbledon.
Yeah, Grand Slams, but they're called the Grand Slams. Also, I actually need to probably pry that to get the little wee brick tool, because I've just realised I need to get this part. I need to put this in here, in the middle.
Come on, Alcatraz. I'm going to call him
You come.
I know, and I shouldn't. Terrible calling him Alcatraz. Alcaraz.
So here we go. This is what we've got so far. Start to build it up.
Right, babes, that's all your wee bits gnawed.
Cool.
And that means you can just get on and go for it.
Go for it now.
I think that helped you build it a wee bit quicker yesterday.
Yeah,
as well.
because it does. I mean, I've always been just a dip, pick and mix kind of guy.
I think though that these are so many pieces though. Quite a lot of wee pieces.
It's always good when you get an actual proper
Yeah.
Lego brick, which is that to me. If somebody says what's a Lego brick, they'll always point to that. That's your classic 2x4 or 8 knob brick, and that's what Lego. That's what Lego is really. So we're building up some nice little parts here. So we've got all these little these parts
Yeah.
are going all the back here, which is quite nice. These are like little grills. So this is going to be the back of the ship. So we're going to have all the decks starting to get made.
Let me push them up out the way.
Because I think we probably need all of these here.
I gather these must go up with these 4 circly bits.
And then we've got intersecting these parts. We have got. I'm going to build the rest of this here. I like these little grills. These are in the Saturn V. Quite a aesthetically pleasing piece. It's got a little bit of, like from a field point of view, you've got a wee ridge. So let's get these all. And then we've got.
And in fact, when we were looking into it and that, I was actually quite amazed that it had a swimming pool in it as well.
Oh God, I could
You
probably
forget,
got Turkish
though, but-
baths and
Because
gyms.
Oh, he's got it. He's got the advantage now. Oh, gotta be jumping out my seat shortly. If he keeps playing well, I think he's got a wee chance of this. So he has.
Yeah, it was very grandeur. I mean, there was so many.
Gosh, I could have done that wee bit now.
You probably could have.
The enemy doesn't matter. There'll be other wee bits. Okay. Very nice, that, isn't it?
It's got a nice feel to it. Right, we've got
2 wee hoodickies.
grey parts going up here. That grey part there is going basically in the middle. And these are going up the side, like here. And then get these little.
Gets rid of them 4 wee
Oh, no.
things. There's 2 each side.
There's 2 each. I've got the one at the back.
Have you done the one at the back, Dan?
Yeah, there's 2 at the back. I need the 2 together, which is up there.
What ones, darling? These here?
These ones here.
Okay.
And
You
they're
might-
going just in here. So I'm really just making sure I've got everything there, which I have.
Hi, whoever's in what looking, observing us build Titanic. Darren's building. I'm just very, very new at learning, so I enjoy separating all the bricks, and Darren does the
Oh,
building.
that is great actually.
Yeah, it's very difficult
See,
because some of it is, I think, looks great, but you've put a black thing in. Oh, you can hear that person's wash machine upstairs.
God, it's really quite strong, isn't it?
Yeah. So really, really pleased to have some spectators. It's very nice when we see that. So welcome everybody.
There we go, that's it. So, little
2
piece
wee
here,
bits.
then. So we're building up.
So they're all
Do you want to build this, or you?
Yeah, is it a wee
Right, so
kind of thing?
basically,
Just give it me the right way round,
right,
darling.
I'll put these 2 on because these are going on top.
Right.
So you're building the parts there. See the bit with the wee.
No, you do it, darling.
Sure.
Aye.
Because basically these are quite easy. These are just facing out the
It's
way.
got all the wee thing. I know, you just do
And
that.
this is actually a ×2, so it's pretty easy. I can build it.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting this top. So this part goes on here, on top. So it's just getting all the layers correct.
And that's sometimes my problem, darling.
Oops, should I?
Getting it right the right way.
Base. I mean, it's always you base. I know it's easy saying build it the way it is, but
That's it. It's lovely.
and see, obviously smooth part. So that's facing back. So it's going basically over here. No, it's actually going. Sorry, it's going there. So it's going between this and that.
On the red bit. It's quite nice, that bit here.
Yep. And then we've got basically another black. And that's just sitting proud, which you can see there.
Yeah.
It's just sitting proud. And then we've got a little piece here at the back, a little. Now I imagine that's going to be it's going to be not 6. That's actually it's one of these ones. Because if I look up there, I can see the 6.
Right, it's a wee ridge, a wee
Yeah, it's
bumpy
that.
one, a wee bum bit, I call it.
So there we go. Start to take shape. So you can actually probably see that's going to be like this section. Look, it's going to be that. So that's going to be this first part. And then you've got a middle part and the aft. Quite a lot. Oh. Right. So we're building up here another 6 of these. So that'll probably be all of that.
It's good when you get all that away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice when you see parts start to disappear. I must admit, I panicked when I didn't see the face plates.
Yeah.
And I just panicked, like,
I try to keep your plates separate because I know that they're going to finish something.
Yeah. Then we've got a yellow.
Sorry, sir. Lego Manic. Hello, I'm a fan of Lego. I hope you gonna enjoy a Lego Titanic. How much? And where did we buy it? Well, thanks very much for coming in, Lego Manic TV. We bought it online. Darren has
the Lego.com.
He's got an online, and he gets all his insider points. And we had been talking about it for a long time because we've just finished doing like a Starry Night with Van Gogh, and then we did the Sunflowers, both extremely fantastic builds, and we had been discussing. So before we bought it, we kind of looked, where can we put it in the flat? So
Yeah, that's your first.
that's your first. You've got to be able to house
Because it's
it.
pointless buying it and there's nowhere
Yeah,
to go.
because it is a big,
Yeah.
it's a big build. so we know where we want. Well, 2 places we can put it. So we said, right, let's think. So we kind of left it.
No, the first one we had, we thought it was going to be the right length, and I measured
Oh yeah,
it,
we
and
did.
it was
That's right.
But that was just ballpark kind of trying to work out where it was going to go.
Yeah. So if you're going to do it, you need to have a good space for it to go, and we kind of left it then, and then, you know, Dan's got me absolutely addicted now on Lego. So he was looking through and he said, look, do you know they're doing a double points.
Yeah, double points weekend.
So we forego going somewhere for 2 or 3 days. We bought the Titanic.
It's one of those things, especially the double points is really good because obviously you're doubling your points, and you are getting with Lego Insiders, you do get the opportunity of buying kits that are only available to Insider points, and also turn it into cash, so you get money off your kits. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So tell me how much it was. He was asking how much was it. I can't, 500 and nearly 600.
589.
It was.
It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money.
It's suppose it's easy for us because we're halfers, but yeah. So we decided that where Darren lives, it's right on the coast, so I can go down to the beach every day if I want when the weather's good.
So these are wee funnels. Look, if you look in the light, it's hard maybe to see, but you can actually see there's a. Well, you maybe don't see it as much. If I take this off.
So yeah, we decided we were going to buy it. So
you can kind of see it through there. Maybe if you went, you go that way, you can kind of see it.
It's going to be a nice piece for our flat, actually, nice, and it'll be a good talking point.
Well, again, I mean, like the money side. I mean, I looked into if you were going to buy. So, if you take the Lego brand off this and just go right, it's X amount of money for this, and it's a 1 to 200 scale Titanic, roughly in Lego format. It's rough. It's not exact, but you can buy like a Lego kit. You can buy a scale model, so a plastic hobby kit, which basically comes in parts. You've got to build it up. You've got to clean the sprues. You've got to cut it off. You've got to file. You can do everything. You've got to have skill to build that to an accurate display model. Now, it obviously can be done.
There are people that will do it that have got that knack that's what they like.
And that's like £300 just for that plastic kit, and it's unpainted in sprues. You've got to basically take it off, glue it. You've got to have the tools of the trade. You've got the paints. You've got to have this, that. So if you don't have that skill level, you've got to go and source that. So you've got to go to somebody that's a skilled model builder and say, look, I want you to build me this. And obviously he's going to turn around and say, well, I'll do it, but it's going to cost you X amount on top of that, the actual cost of the kit. And it's believe me, it's going to be more than what you'd pay for this. So when you look at it like that, that's how I look at it. I look at it as having basically a nice scaled model kit of Titanic.
And plus we've not been out, so
yeah, we don't really like.
You know, if this build, we've just been buying. If we like Guinness, so if we want a wee Guinness on Darren's day off, well, we've got it in the house, and you know, so everybody has different things they want to spend their money on. Yeah.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not lying when I say that, it's expensive. But when you compare it, you strip it down, and you look at what you're getting at the end of it, it's a very nice display model, and that's really what it is for me. And the fact that it's Lego, it's nice that it's Lego. You can kind of take it apart. You can see the sections, the cross sections, and it's got a bit of, I say playability. I mean that in a kind of sense that it's not like toys.
Yeah.
So we're building here. This is the boilers we're building. So it's got a little kind of top part going into this little cylinder, and if you look down, you'll be able to see. You can actually see it through there. It's like a little boiler. See it?
Oh yes, yeah.
And these are going basics. This is like the boiler room.
Right, so that's
So this is going to be the very bottom section. So we're going to obviously get these lined up. In fact, it's actually the blue.
At the
So
top.
that's the fire at the bottom, symbolising the fire.
Oh,
with the
that's what
tank.
these wee orangey bricks
That's what the
were.
oranges are. So I was thinking it was the other way up, but it's not. It's this way down. In fact, could I take? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off
And do it that way.
and put them on this way.
I hope that answered your question.
Yeah. So it's.
Manic TV. Although it was long and winded.
It was long and winded. Story of my life. So that symbolises the fire. It's actually quite a nice little part, and you'll be able to see this when you pull the ship apart. So this here is going to be the winch. There's a pin, and you put it here. Well, the arches can bolt on here. So the middle part of the ship is going to slot in. There's a pin goes all the way
Right the
down
way
all the
down.
floors, and it will hold it together.
Yeah.
So these are the boilers with the fire at the bottom. It's quite a nice detail. I'd imagine if I shined a light. Oh yeah, you shine a light, you can see the little glow. It's quite nice. So this is the very bottom of the ship. So here we go. 170 firemen worked around the clock shoveling coal into the engine furnaces.
24 hours a day as well.
24 hours, 24/7.
Shush.
Well, the entire voyage had to be kept stoked. And there was, you've got to remember, there's basically
There was
3 of
stokers
these.
as well.
So there's the 3 funnels that were working had
That'd be
furnaces.
the hard job.
Oh, down there. Imagine the heat.
Yeah, the hard job. A real hard job. I want to know how they could store all that bloody coal.
Oh, there would be massive coal dumps. Because
Maybe.
reportedly, so there's a lot of conspiracy theories with Titanic. And one of the things was there was a coal bunker fire. So if you get an ember that goes into
Yes,
a
yeah.
coal storage, I mean it's not good basically. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of conspiracies and that. I love conspiracies, but I'll not really get into too much of some of the conspiracies. But
There'll always be something. You
yeah,
never know.
there was reports that there was a bunker fire, a coal bunker fire, but I don't know. So this is quite a little technical piece we're building here. So that's going to cross there. Going to get the orientation correct. Yep, it's going there. And then we've got a
What
little,
needs to be-
yeah, it's a little pinny part.
Oh, it's a pin? Right.
Oh,
Because you're
yeah,
going to need them
sorry.
anyway.
Oh, sorry.
How many of them you
Just
needed?
day 2.
Right.
I'm going to build this one first, and then we've got 2 little black. Nope. Nope.
Could be up here. Look, different ones
Hold
up
on,
here.
it's confusing when I see it's a clip.
There's the clips.
That's single. Oh, hold on. No, sorry, it's a round part, it is round. I thought, because I'm looking at it as, yeah, it's them. That was quite confusing, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, there was reports that it was a coal fire. But there's so many different stories, and I mean basically the iceberg obviously sank it. There's a little bit in the top there. I just noticed there's one of these. Is it a double? Yeah, it's going up here. But yeah, you got it.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I think for this, I'm kind of digging, and which is one of the reasons why I really enjoy building Lego and building this kind of stuff, like historical vehicles, spacecraft, because you can actually get into the whole story, how it was built, when it was built, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. So we're going to build these on here. We're probably building the same the other side.
So have you got all of them that you needed?
No, well, I need. I'm saying we're going to.
Yeah.
This side is facing this way. We're going to be building the other side. So these are going on top. It's quite good because I haven't actually seen how these look. So Oh, that's quite good. So there's a little detail. So this
Oh, that looks
this
quite
would
nice.
be the going up to the funnel.
Yeah.
So this would be like the chimney basically,
Chimney going up,
which
yeah.
would direct it up through the funnel, and then the little bunkers. We're going to be building this side now, I'd imagine. Yes.
Right, so you need 2 of these. Here
So we need
then.
2. Yep.
And then you want 2 of the.
Grab the 2 wee bits,
Yeah.
and then I've got
What's
these 2
the-
here.
And you want the 2 black ones.
So is that guy?
Ah, he's wiping the floor with him. He's got
Is he?
3 sets.
I don't think Alcaraz is. Oh, he's right. He's 3-1 up, right? I thought it was the other way about.
No. I think if Carlos keeps playing, he'll.
So
Would be nice to see.
as ever, I think since I started building the shuttle, I've basically built all my Lego builds live, which is, yeah, it's just the way I do it. It's kind of different.
I think it's also good. It gives people the chance to see what you're looking for, darling.
Have you?
I've given you these 2 wee bits.
And that's a grey.
These wee bits.
No, 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 no. It's that. Nothing fell, no. That's quite unusual because that's quite a big piece. Oh, jeez, man, your fingers. No. Ah, sorry. Take it back. It's a different. It's a different element. That makes sense because that's quite a big piece. So we're only
And
building.
the thing is you'll find that that'll be for the one that's not working.
No. This is the front. This is the first funnel. It's just a different style.
All right, okay.
So I was looking at it, and I just thought for a second there, I went, I don't have this part, but it turns out we don't need.
You need 2 of them.
I need that, and I need that
You
one.
don't need 2 of them.
Yes, maybe even 3, because I've got this one's going to go across.
Yeah, you've got 3 there.
Oh, you sometimes build and you think it's going to be the same, but it's not. So this one here is going to sit this way, but this one, the end one, is slightly different. So this one here is this top part, see it? So we've actually got one of these little plate, so it's a slightly different build. Got these little parts on here which fit. You get really panicky when you think that there's bits missing. I panic like hell.
Alright, because it would. I don't know if it would stop the build, but.
It would, well, yeah, possibly would. So there we go, that's what we've got so far. So that is the boilers at the bottom of the ship. We're right at the base. Anything else going in there? I don't think so. Nope. Right, we have got a big part here, which I think is going from, yeah, we've got a little brown tab just in front. Again, that's going to give another pin up here, so there's going to be quite a few of these pins. And we've got these little parts. Is it? Yeah. So I think they're going over here. Yep. That's quite nice because that's going to tie this in, because this is kind of free flowing at the moment. So you're going to build. In fact, I'm going to just hold that. There we go. Then we've got this part, which is quite a sat. Do you want to put this part in? So it's going to go there, and that's just going to bring that whole piece in. There you go. That's us. And that, see, that makes that solid. Not that I was worried about it, but here's another of these pins, which is going to go just here. And then we've got another little brown part going just in front of that grey. There we go. So the whole sort of bulkhead for the boilers. I'm actually just going to check what other boilers. Yep. So all the little like fire elements. See, that would be quite nice if you could, if that was lit.
Don't even go down that road, baby.
But the thing is, it's wiring this all in. I don't
Yeah.
like the wires.
Ronald Carr, hello there. I gave you too a lot of credit. I wanted not to. Oh, you wouldn't have the patience.
Oh, the patience to do it.
You would. I mean, I've
Yeah,
got to say.
do you know, it really, like, even just, you could really just take your time and just go. I don't think, well, I mean, I'm different because I built Airfix stuff, and my whole life I've built stuff. So, yeah, you've really just got to kind of, like, just kind of chill. It's easier said than done, though, I must admit.
Yeah, and obviously I'm like you. I've not got the skill. And maybe sometimes a wee bit of the patience because I find it really difficult. I'm dyslexic, so I find it really difficult sometimes to commute what I'm really needing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all fingers and thumbs. But I love separating it all. That's the thing that I like.
That's a bonus for me because I'm quite. I just get in about it.
Whereas Anne has
I'm quite
never
basic.
ever separated anything. But I think for these big builds and for the two Van Gogh that we've done, it actually has proven to be very good. It means the kids get everything in all the colours. You know, everything's all together. Unusual pieces get separated.
That's going to be the swimming pool.
That's the swimming pool, yeah.
Yep.
Which helps. It does. I feel it helps him a good bit, and he does say.
I think it's this
but
one.
Yes, I think it's quite nice and chilled out. And I want to say hello. My brother's just come in. Tony, give you a wee wave too.
Big Tony's in the house.
Aye, big T's in the house. Yeah. Hope everything's okay with you and Vaughn.
So this is going just in here, this corner.
Oh, that's quite nice.
I've actually put it. No, there's a space. Sorry. Right, it goes like that.
Yeah, that's quite nice though.
So boilers, you get nice heat coming
I was
off the
just going
boil.
to say that would
You
be
probably
bad.
would, I'd imagine. Maybe even that's why. That would be heated potentially. It'd have a
Maybe.
bit of heat.
Yeah.
So it's because the swimming pool. Imagine if it.
That's why
Yeah.
that's now why I know that bit's flat and not angled, because the swimming pool was on the top of it, so they couldn't have it angled. That's quite good.
It's quite good, isn't it? It's a wee bit different. And then that's in the base of the floor, so you can see there. It's like get that wee bit. There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah, got these. So that's always the easiest way to build these. See if you just do that.
Yeah.
It's just a way. So we're going right in front of those pillars, and it's going like this.
Yep. I thought you needed a. You've already got the brick, haven't you?
I've got the red there. I've got these two. Yep.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Oh, look at this long piece here. We've got two of these.
Yeah, the Lego was just shy, £20 shy of 600. But we bought it and got the double insider points. Is it insider points?
Insider points, yeah.
We get the double.
It was a double weekend.
Yeah, we bought it the
fact,
double weekend.
I actually got an email saying that sorry for there wasn't really that much. There was a little bit of delay because they were inundated obviously with orders. Because a lot of people will be utilising the double weekend, obviously get the points.
But as I was saying early on to the chap, Lego Manic TV, he asked the same. And it says, well, we've kind of sort of forfeited going away a couple of days and not going out as much, you know. So everybody spends their money on different things. So
I mean, we've all got our own vices and, you know, at the end of the day, it's... To me, I just enjoy Lego, I'm not going to lie. I really just enjoy it. It's... For me, it's very comforting. It's very.
I think it's
therapeutic. And it can be, as I've said this before in my past streams, it can be very frustrating, but it also very, very relaxing. And I always think you see something gradually build up. As I say, when you start a Lego build, you start with like a single piece,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, you've got this entire manifestation of bricks and plates and pins and.
And we thought about it and looked at it and discussed it way before we bought it.
Yeah, we've
where
been
we were
discussing
gonna-
for a while.
Yeah,
like,
we've been discussing for a wee bit where we were going to put it as well as a big
I think we were
factor.
actually communicating via telepathy.
We were,
weren't
'cause-
even verbal.
No, because we tend to be the same. We're on the same.
We're thinking the
wavelength.
same path.
Yeah, we do.
Which is actually, it's not scary, but it's.
That's good. It's good to know that we've got the.
Do you want to build this? Are you?
Yes, I'll
you
build
sure?
something.
Right,
Yeah.
do you want?
Just give me the wee bits and keep me right.
Oh, I'm going to put this. See, this is a good thing with this because it's a nice angle, so you can see it.
Yeah. So I need a wee one of those.
Yep, yellow and
And a
square.
wee grey.
Yep.
So this is going under here. Now none of you are laughing now, brother. Chuckling to yourself. Never mind shushing either, Darren. Right, so I'm needing this bit here.
Right, this is a ×2 as well, so you can
Right.
you can either build this wee bit and then do what you just did, and just, or you can build that and go. It's up to you. Right, let's see.
Right, now that goes that way.
No.
Oh, no. I can hear my brother laughing. I can hear him.
You got that wee brown part, and that's going right at the end, so there's a little gap, and then
Right,
you're
yeah.
brown, that's you.
Yeah, that's one
So
for you.
that's, I think you had a comment pop up.
I did.
It's probably going to be.
Wouldn't dare, you wouldn't. You'd be sitting there hee-hawing laughing going, look at old Hobbit there.
This black. This black one's going along here. And then that's going on there. I'll let you put this bit on here.
Okay. This is about my limit, guys.
There's a. Yeah, I mean it's
Right, where am I putting it down?
here to here. That's it. There you go.
Ah.
Have a jubbly.
Ta-da! What did you say? The item that you build, do you keep them? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we keep them on display.
So just to get that's going to be the front section. So once this is built up like this, and then you've got a
Can you
middle
see that, can
and an
you?
aft.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the back.
And that's one part, and we've
And
got
that's just
three
boot
parts. Yeah. So it's a big build, guys.
there we go.
Yeah, we keep them on display. Obviously Dan was doing Lego way before we met.
Yeah,
But I've got a couple of wee things. And we've done 1, 2. This is our third thing together.
yeah, we've kind of like. Yeah,
We've gelled over Lego.
which is not a bad thing. It's nice. I mean, like when you met me, obviously, you saw my Lego,
Yeah, I did.
but it wasn't. It was like a soul. Well, it was a soul burner. You probably just went. Yeah.
Well, no, because it didn't bother me because I knit and I sew and I crochet. And my house is full of material, sewing machine, overlocker, knitting needles, crochet.
Overlooking.
You know, wool.
Sorry, I can't
So
help it.
my spare bedroom's full of all that kind of stuff, and all my beauty stuff because I'm a beauty student. So it didn't bother me as Lego.
Obviously, I'm the product of your work.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
Okay.
Oh God.
She obviously seen some like work was needed.
Not at all. I don't try and change it too much down. I'm too old
I'm
now
only
for
kidding.
that. And there's certain aspects when you're in a relationship. This is my second relationship. Sadly, my husband died. Darren was married for 20 years, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, second time round you're a bit more
Yeah, you
understanding.
learn.
Well, you've been through a lot of stuff, so things don't matter that mattered 20, 30 years ago. I was married for 35 years, and I was quite bossy as nature. Not so much now, just no point. So, yeah.
So this is quite a this is going to be the front. It's going to be an angled piece. It's going to be heading down. So we've got. Oh,
It's a snap I love.
do you know what you do?
Yeah,
Like,
let me do
snap
that
it
one.
in.
I've got to say, I do love the wee snap.
It's satisfying. Isn't it?
into. You know you've got a good piece of Lego when it snaps in. Though I will hasten to add, I'm tempted to get onto this AliExpress. We've been watching a lot.
It's for certain things.
Aye,
I
for
think
certain
it's got
things.
yeah.
Things like for me that I want to do a wee Christmas village. Yeah, I would buy the AliExpress. Certainly, things that you're not going to display every, all the time.
It's got its
place.
its means.
And now we've educated ourselves on the modular, the
the
MIL.
mills. Yeah, I mean, I think Tony said about Mills plates. I didn't have a clue. It was gobbledygook. But now, I mean, if you're building those things, it makes total sense.
It does.
You know,
And
you can pick it up and it's solid.
I'm surprised, Tony, you've not started a wee village.
Is he not built? He's did the book nooks. He's
done the book nooks. He's done
got
all
the helmets. I like the helmets.
And he's got a good shelf for they all can go on.
I think you would need that in place.
You'd need to know where you're putting them.
Yeah.
Tony, what are you building just now?
Tony building a new house, as in an actual physical house.
With all the bricks he can. Oh dear, poor Tony.
Got a spare puck.
Are we on that? There was only about 2 or 3 wee bits.
There wasn't that much.
No?
So this is going in here. Oh, that's going to be nice. So it's going to fit in there, and then this. Oh, that's nice. So there we go. That's bag 5. Sorry, bag 5. So you've got quite a lot of the kind of cargo hold area. You probably could utilise this.
We will though.
Yes, I don't have everybody got something in plan.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
We've got an Easter egg in all our builds.
And then here's the swimming pool, and there's the coal. What is it? The coal burn? Not coal burners. Coal fires. Boilers. That's it. Boilers.
Aye, the boilers.
Jeebus. So that is bag 5 done. Let's get bag 4, 6. God. Bag 5's done. Bag 6. Numbers. Sorry.
Oh, Super Mario Kart just now then.
Super Mario Kart.
It's doing the Notre Dame.
Is it? Oh, that. Do you know what?
Oh,
That's.
Tony.
By the way, that was on sale at Very. The Notre Dame.
Which was it?
It's 199, but Very had it for 149. Saving 49.
Tony, what I will say to you is what Dan's just been saying there. Get on to Very and work out that you're inside the point.
Well, Very's quite good for sale at the moment.
Yeah, they've got a great sale on, and you're actually better buying from them and foregoing your inside the point. On some things, not all.
It depends. If you really want your insider points, sometimes if you're looking at a cash value, then obviously sometimes you're better taking the sale price.
Because we've been looking, because your Notre Dame's
149 and
49.
Very, which is quite.
But then
nice.
it was cheaper to buy that, wasn't it, rather than get the insider points?
Yeah, because you wouldn't get.
You wouldn't get the equivalent of the £50.
Points would be, I don't know. I think we worked it out roughly.
Aye.
Right, here we go. So we're building up the top section up here.
The Notre Dame.
Yeah, I quite like the look of the Notre Dame. Although, when you think about it, you need to get the Mills base for that.
Aye, have you got? Are you going to use the Mills base, Tony? And have you got a place to put it? Aye, because they've got 3 bedrooms. They've got spare rooms. In fact, he's up in the loft here. All his stuff's up in the loft.
Wait till I just. That is sitting. Yeah, it's up a little bit.
Alright, so he's ordered from St. Ninja Coffee, mate, and ordered from them Ferrari car, and they sent you a Ninja Coffee maker. I don't know how that happened.
Different.
It is. I've never had any problem with Very.
Very's been actually pretty good. I've not really bought a lot of stuff from Very, but I have bought.
I don't let that put you off,
things.
Tony. But I think probably Tony likes his insider points.
Well, I'm the same. I'm not going to lie.
I think he's kind of a bit stuck on that.
I think it's like
And that's
you
what
get
I
a bit
like.
of like loyalty as well, and I think
I know.
even if it's only X amount of loyalty points, it's still loyalty points in a way.
Yeah, I
This is
think.
quite a nice wee bit. I'll show you it once we're done. It's like a little tiled.
Am I right, Tony? You actually quite like getting your wee insider points. As Darren says, a bit like loyalty.
Yeah.
But I will buy AliExpress just to do my wee bit of Christmassy thing. There's no point me paying Lego prices for that kind of things. Oh, a wee checkerboard thing.
It's a wee tile, 4.
Uh-huh.
Right, so we've got... So
I've got £150 worth of insider points. Took 3 weeks for a refund. Alright, okay. Yeah, well, you'll keep away from that. You'll like your wee insider points. That's not bad, Tony. Keep that going and you'll be able to get something really good.
yeah, I mean, we've got 12,000.
We've got 12,000.
Obviously, this was a big chunk.
But we're going to keep that going. We don't want
Yeah.
to spend that yet. So how much does that give us? 12,000 points?
That's probably equivalent
bit.
of
161.
65 pounds or something, roughly,
No,
kind
it's
of.
more than that, Dan.
Sure.
161 to a pound.
Well, can I roughly work that out? I mean, it's probably... I don't know. I would need to...
It was £70, I think. Maybe a bit that.
65-ish plus.
We'll just keep that going until...
Do. Yeah, Lego's just... I love... It's really difficult. And somebody... I think it's funny when you start talking about Lego, especially with adults, because I think there's the fraternity that will be like, oh, that's kids, you know, and they just hit you with this, oh, that's a toy, and it's a kids thing, and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, obviously, Lego's diversified into the
right.
adult.
These builds that we're doing are not for children.
This because the playability, it separates.
You wouldn't
it's
play
more
with
for no. It's not like a play.
Yeah.
It's just like a showcase of the like the section with the swimming pool and all that kind of stuff.
So is that a wee extra puck then? A wee extra thing? Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. I'll put it in.
Yeah. So that's like the swimming pool would be here. So this is at the tile 4, then you
you've gone.
dive in. So just built this little piece here at the front. So we're building up here. So I've got a little tiled 4 just beside the swimming pool. So this is the lower deck. I think there was like F deck maybe.
Oh,
Right, now we're building up a little bit more stripping.
I don't need to do all these big ones, but I'll get them round the right way.
So we're building up here.
Alcatraz won that one. That's terrible. Alcaraz.
Right, so what we've got here, we've got white. Now is that white? Right, I know where it's going. It's going on the it's going on top of this brown brick here. Here we go. Oops, sorry, I didn't see that. Brown puck is going here. There we go. Right, now we're building up this little.
Okay.
I think it's that I need. Yeah, it's that. And then it's this. I think this is going to be a simulation of the staircase.
Oh, is it?
The grand staircase. Take a wee set of steps.
Oh, I wonder if that's what they are then.
Yeah, it's the grand central staircase, which basically
That's
came
what
up
they
here.
Are. The wee balls, the wee...
Now, obviously, in this model, to accurate represent it would be impossible because of the scale. But you get the kind of elements of the grand central staircase. Now we've got these little there, the two wink.
You've got wee wooden, what look like wooden bricks as well.
Is there? There we go. Yeah, this is so much better.
Aye, I think it's night and day for you.
Night and
Day
day.
and night. Night and day.
Oh, that's a nice, satisfying
Should be.
piece going right up over.
Oof. And that's in there.
Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Ah, right, so that's going. Oh, that's nice. That's just going in front of that swimming pool.
Yeah.
So there's your little tiled section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, get some little interesting elements of these parts here. Look. So we have got. So these are like almost little doors. So if you look here, you get the tiled piece.
What's considering R2D2 CPU and the war sign? I've been of someone putting the top of sign. Looks cool. R2D2. That's quite a big one, is it not?
Uh,
Where are you going to put all this, Tony?
Got little side doors here, or walls.
Uh-huh.
So there, that gives you your entire swimming pool area.
Yeah, absolutely. In that previous match,
Yeah, R2D2's. Yeah, it's quite a.
unforced errors of today.
Trying to think what that is. If that's a. Well, what the, so quite an interest. So we've got this. The grand central staircase is getting built here, and it's, as you can see there, it's got like the railings. Look. So we've got the railings. We've got some wall sections going up. Swimming pool here. This is just, I don't know what this will be. Just a little room. That's quite nice.
Maybe a
actually.
changing room for it.
Yeah, another big grey piece, and that's going right across.
You've got 3 big grey pieces.
So these are quite nice because these really like get that structure and nice and tight. Now I want to see if there's a. Let's see what we got. I wonder if there's a bit. I'm going to bring this back up. I think I just want to double check. There's nothing going under here.
What makes you think?
No, there's no. You can see the yellow. Yeah. Right. So that's. I just want to check. Yeah, that's going like that. Just that there's a little. Right, what I'm going to do is build these walls first, so they're going there. That's a go. That's definite. So we've got. I wonder if that little piece. Sometimes the instructions can be a little bit kind of hidden almost. There's like. So I'm going to keep that bit out. I want to see what this. See, that's going at the end. That's that kind of piece here. That's going out there. Let's just see this part here. You can see the yellow, so if I put that there.
Have you not got one of them missing? If you look, you've got one of these wee bits.
No,
Not there.
just it's. See, that to me is not. I would prefer that up and not in situ. Because I'm trying to see, because this part's going here, right? Like that. But you see, you can't see in. This is where, if you could rotate that, you can't rotate in this version.
Have you got one of these at either
No,
side?
I'm just
of
trying to. I don't like when I've got a gap. Right, let's go back because it might. Oh no, there it is there. See, I never get this. Oh, do you know what? I need my brick tool. Yeah, I missed a part. But to be fair, I didn't commit to building anything when I looked at it.
Oh, that's good. Fonny's bought a big shelving unit for the living room.
Right, that makes sense. So that part's gone over. Which makes total sense because that is now a rigid structure. That goes there, that's all rigid. This part goes across and hey, presto, bang, we're done. Yep, cool. Simple little part that you can miss.
That's good, Tony. That'll look nice. Yeah, we're thinking about getting shelves built.
Jeez.
Cupboards.
So this is your 4 section going over.
Just so we can house some of the flat packed boxes.
That's quite nice. It's almost like a little seat kind of thing. See, it's in the corner.
I wonder what that would have been.
Well, just be a wee detail. And there's a swimming pool section. Very nice. We've got another grey section going up here.
He's got it, the young chap.
Oh,
He's fought for that.
See, broke back. Broke back mountain. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, so. Yeah, so CC rider.
He's got it.
Yeah, 4. So these little bricks are going in here. Did he win the first set, Alcaraz?
Thought you? He's on PayPal, ClearPay. He's sponsored by ClearPay.
6-1, he won the first set and he's up 2-love. Right, now we put these parts on here. Again, sometimes you do miss little parts. I think you're just going to check your number count. There we go. That's us. Nice, isn't it? Right, I'm going to start for here. So we get blue tiles. And get wee blue tiles. Right, let's go with 2. Got to be careful because we've got a wee. I'm going to put my finger on there to support. Because we've got a wee.
Darling, is that a brown thing?
Nah, there's a brown thing goes in.
Alright, okay, brown. You'll need the brown ones as well then.
Yep. Well, just poker chips.
It is like poker chips.
So again, we're building up here. We've got a little grey piece which is there. Okay, we've got these stub parts. So again, this is going to be the pin. So this whole thing is going to be.
Alcaraz has got it. Oh, it's going to be messy.
I must admit, I used to have the days of Pete Sampras and folk like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't watch tennis, so I don't really follow as much. I know Alcaraz because he's quite a key player at the moment. But the likes of Andy Murray's away, and your kind of Federer, Nadal,
Okay, now the way it's.
Djokovic, the plonker still. I don't. Yeah.
He's still. I haven't even heard of him at all. So does he not need to do any qualifying games?
He's Djokovic still high up. There we go. That's that little 4 section
That's
done.
quite nice, isn't it?
So again, another deck. So we're building up the decks here. It's going to be really quite nice when you separate the ship. You see the guts. The guts.
The guts.
The guts of the ship.
Bones and all.
Right. Bones and all.
He's just getting angry and he's like, yo, get in there.
That's going up there. Yeah. So we've got all the bits. Yep. That's it. Done. And you drink a water. Joe Jury. Oh, Joe Jury. She was in another British. Right, so again, looks like we're building more of the staircase element. Maybe build that first. I know how to kind of build that now.
I just.
So it's that, and that. And that goes there. And then we've got the side elements going up. And I imagine we'll have another little the parts going in the front. No, I was thinking of putting that in, but I'm not going to get ahead. So these little sidewalls, which are quite a nice feature. So they're going like this. Oh, sorry, like that. And that's going in there. Now, do we have? Yeah, I'm going to put a back plate there for that, I'd imagine. So we've got that, little gold pucks. Gold pucks are on here, so we've got some black. Oh, trying to pick that up. Can I pick it up? There we go. It's there. Gold pucks. Little white tiles, two of them. Basically just going over these two stubs. Little uni stubs. That's us. Done. Yeah, I mean, I knew that, but I didn't want to jump ahead.
Yeah, because you just want
You can easily just assume that you've got that. Yeah, and then these two retaining walls. There's two. So basically, you can see there's a little gap goes through. So that's like a retaining wall type of thing. And then that's going to block that off. So we've got the two there. There you go. So we've got a yellow. So again, it's a similar fashion. That's going there. That's better. That's going in front. So we're all starting to build up. Again, you can see there they've got the grand central staircase going up the middle part here. The little railings.
Two black bits, have you put them on already?
I put them on. They were there. No, hold on. Yeah, I've got it. No, hold on. Is that? I see it's another bit. It's on top of the bit we've got. But it's slightly long. It is going to be longer because it's going to jut out for there, so it's going to cover that gold. The old gold puck. There we go. And you can be moved, which is quite nice, just to get them nice and level. There we go. So there we go. Another 4 done and dusted. Get these parts going on top.
For that,
I think we've got.
one of those.
Yeah, they're going just at the end. Another one.
The grey plate.
So this part is going just here.
Do you need 2 of them or one, darling?
No, I've got these. These are already on.
Right, they're on.
That's
Right,
there.
okay. Right.
We need the grey. So again, we'll get this. And then we've got the grey, twiggly. They two. That's it. That's it. So there we go. Again, we've got the 4s starting to mount up in the front section. And obviously the cargo bay inside. And here we go, we've got some maroon.
Yeah, this is a
Well, it's not maroon, sorry. It's,
well, it is. Actually, it is
red,
more maroon
yeah.
than.
And we've got these little tabs as well. I'm going to get that one in there.
I think you're going to need both.
So I need the big squares going up there. Yeah, so this is the 4 tiles. I mean, these will probably have designated rooms, I'd imagine. Like,
Yeah.
it'll be... I mean, there's so many... I think there was F deck was the bottom. And then I think you went up to... get that in there.
But then this forehand from Target just stays in the middle of the court. Leashes the 101 mile an hour forehand.
And we've got another a winch pin, which is basically going to tie in the two ships together. Got that there, so that's going on. So
Obviously had true love in this set. Two all.
Nice. Right, white strip at the back, so it'll be going in between it and in there. Then we get the big strip going here. That's it. So again, we've got another tile piece going on.
What's that bit there at the bottom of the white?
Got bottom.
It's underneath.
Yeah.
You can see the, or is it a green?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. It was just something. It's a green light.
Yeah. Right. So
Right, is this your
the
last
front
wee?
part. I'll do this front part
Aye, I've
first, just because I can see it and it's like a
Yeah, you need. Have you
it's like a
got a
sub
blue?
assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. It's going up there. So
And then you need.
right, grand central staircase, which again is. You want to build it or?
No, you did.
Sure.
Aye.
Actually, check the house. So there you go. And that's going just there. Again, you've got these side elements going up.
And two wee bits.
I think there's two pucks. Either side, brown pucks, I'll get them. Either side, there, there. There we go, that's that. Two, yep, that's done. Ooh, need another two of these. That one's probably going to be a spare.
Right.
So again, these are the little edge of the staircase. Get them lined up nice. And we'll get
Partridge as well, so it is just. He said, hopefully.
there we go.
Honestly, popular culture.
Right, that is going. Oh, I thought. So, hey, Tammy. Right, that is going in the middle. Yeah, it's overlapping. Sorry, that's what it is. It's going in the middle brick.
My nerves gone, Tim, to be honest.
Right, white is going at the sides here. It's going in there.
Focusing more on this. He has a real chance in this second set because now, again, he knows
Gold
he's
pucks
facing
here,
opportunities
blue.
on the Arcana set.
So we get blue going up the side here.
You've got the whole list of the raw box and the seating pack.
And then the gold pucks right at the end. These gold pucks just fill out.
They fill a wee gap,
hole.
don't they?
You'd have a little. It's just for keeping it nice and together. So that is a stacker. Try and stack these here.
You need a blue, two blues, or
And
one
then
blue.
it's going slightly overhang. Now I've got the two boys there.
Oh, jeez! Oh, leave it.
I've got it. Now I've
Well,
got it.
it's with the safety getting up.
Sometimes it's just, there is spares, but that way we've got it and we've got, not that we need gold puck spares, I've got quite a few of various colours.
I know now. Yeah.
There we go. So there's the stacks coming up now,
That's nice, darling, isn't it?
and all the real ones.
No stairs coming
So you can see the swimming pool right down the bottom, central staircase going all the way up the ship. Whew! Right, here we go. So much the same. We'll get that grey beam going over here. Again, want to get the ship nice and sturdy. Yep, that's going just the usual piece here. Yellow. It's going in front. Right, we've got What we got? We've got a little. It's these parts. Yeah. It's like a little.
That wee brick.
So you've got a line. You've got a line separating,
But you've also got that wee brick
and then
design.
you've got the other side. There's a brick design. So we've got to make. So we're looking here. It's the line that we're getting. So we don't want the brick. That's going in there, I believe. And then we've got this white stack. So we've got. So the middle, so the end is only going to be one. So I need that. I need that. You could build if you want.
What am I building?
So we need, that's the end bits, we need this. So it's white, puck in the middle, white on top.
So it's brown puck. Yeah.
Yeah, brown
That's all
puck.
we've got left.
So this is like a wall, it's quite a nice little feature. So I'm not going to lie, it's going to be quite fiddly. You got it? I'll get this one if you want. Because they are really, you've got to have good fingers.
And my nails are too long.
Yeah, and then to square it up, once you give me it, I'll square it up.
That's a thing I've done. Oh, there we go. Click.
You got it?
Yeah, just.
Yeah, it's quite fiddly. Up two little gold pieces. These are going to go just here.
Yeah, there.
Square it up. There we go. That goes in there. It says. Yep. Yep. Ooh. So. But we'll do, I'll build this top one here. So we've got this coming inside. A long part going there.
He's such a popular figure. I've used, he's got plenty of the crowd with him here as well, but he knows that.
So that looks as if it's going to go here. So quite, yeah, so you've got that wee gap. So when you build it, if you look at it, you've got, so when you build this side, build it as it shows. So you build that, and then you can see there that you've got that part there. So there's a line steps down, that's going to cover that. So they're starting to build up.
Yeah, it's
It's a big square block. No other parts. No, that's that. Right. We're actually getting near the end
Yep.
of this bag. So again, we've got a little part there. Go do that. You can see there's a little step down. Again, we've got these walls, so they're going over. Do you want to put that wall over this square here? Off a job. Right, you've got, yep, agree onto that, you got it? Off a job with. And that, I believe,
Is that?
that's going to be that.
What's this?
So that is bags 5 and 6. So
It's a 3 pucker.
So here we go. It's basically what we've got is a big block. Quite nice detail. Obviously this front part's just it's just filler really. There's a lot of cavity space. I mean if you're into like drug trafficking, this is your model to get. You could ship this somewhere.
They would find it, but
I know. But I mean you could get some serious haulage in there. But this is really where it's all sort of coming, is this part here, the boiler room at the bottom, swimming pool over here, and then you've got the deck spaces, all the different coloured tiles and the grand staircase going up the middle. And as I say, this is going to basically bolt on like this, so we're going to have this going basically in here. I'll be able to get that out. So this gives you the size that
That's a third. That's only a third.
So that's the front end book one. So we're going to have the structure up here. Obviously what did we call that? It's not the deck. It's the bridge. The bridge part is going to be basically about here in this area, and then this is going to be the whole back part, and the funnel stack's going to be roughly here, and this is going to be the whole front part.
On the front foot again, Tarver.
And then you can see where this side, there's a whole side portion going to come here. Bind this all together. So it's quite impressive. And then you're going to have the middle section, the aft. It's going to be long. She's going to be a long boy.
Yeah, it's going to be some build.
So that, in fact, wait, I'll get the camera. I always,
Get your camera.
I always end up waffling. I could probably do the pre-endy, pendy. So here we go. Get my cable. So here we go. This will get you a better detailing of the front set. So this is all just gaps basically. Front here, the Technic pin's going to go in this part. You probably actually, when I think about it, and if you look at it, you could probably put more Technic pins in here. Whether or not they'll have more Technic pins going in here, just to bolster that up. You probably really don't need it. But there's a possibility of putting like another one here and here. You could even fill all these up. I don't think there'd be an issue. Just to make it a bit more secure. 2-pack secure. Danny's not saying that. But yeah, so far it's been a really interesting build. As I say, the nice part about this is no printed, no stickers, sorry. So you can see the Titanic signature piece here and the little flags. And also the flag is flying the correct orientation. So if you look into the Union Jack or the Union flag, that is flying the correct way. And the little crow's nest here, if it focuses, there you go. And the little crane. The crane's a really nice feature. These little parts, they come out. Little crane feature. So that is the front part, and this is going to be the rear part. As I say, the boilers are quite nice. You can, if I lit up there, you could actually see the fire in them, which is quite nice. And these are going up through the stacks through into the funnel system. Just square up my little doors there, or the little separating walls. Grand central staircase, which, yeah, you can see it. These are the pins that are going to lock it together for the midsection. So that is us, folks. Quite a nice little build so far. Gradually getting there. It's going to take us a long time. Let's not be kidded here.
I know, well,
This is going to be a while. So I'll put this in kind of situ here. Get it roughly where it needs to be. I'm not going to walk it in. But you can see there, so there's my hand size, so that's she's gonna be big. Yeah. But anyway. Anyway, that's gonna do it from us, me and my partner in crime.
Yep.
We'll get you doing more parts, but anytime you want to step in, if you feel you can do a part, I know there's a lot of technical.
I'm quite happy just what every so an easy bit's good, but
yeah.
No.
But as I say, it is quite, and I moved one of these anchors round here because they were facing the wrong way. I'm actually going to research this third anchor, how it worked, just so I know, because I like to have a little bit of detail as in how that functioned as a third anchor. Nothing worse when you've got a third anchor. It's worse having one anchor, you get two anchors, and then a third one comes along. Oh dear. Is that Jack and Victor? Oh, sorry, Jack. Oh, kid, no. What was her name?
I can't remember now.
Jack. I know Jack, but Jack and Victor were here, doing the arms open wide. Jack and.
Oh, that's bad. I can't remember. They were kiddie on people. They weren't really on the time.
Nah, they were just made up. But anyway, folks, I am going to skedaddle. as they say in
The
the
Doinski.
burger vans of Belfast. I need to stop watching Blot. Oh, Rose. Tony says Rose.
Rose.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I can see chat. Jack and Rose. That's it. Jack and Victor, I think, sounds better.
It does.
Imagine Jack and Victor just here.
Did it end up falling off?
Who would be at the front? I think Jack would be the front. I think Victor would be the back.
Back.
Oh dear.
Okay.
But anyway, folks, take care.
Toodaloo.
See you soon.
Bye, Tony.